on the bottom one, we're going to do cross-hatching. And this time, instead of curving my crosshatches, I'm going to try to keep my crosshatches straight. So if I'm going I'm still going to follow the direction of the form, right? So if the skull curves this way, I'm going to have my hatching or my cross-hatching lines following those surface contours, but they're not going to be curved. And I think it's going to create a much different, flatter surface plane to look at. So let's take a look. Again, I'm going to start over here, and again, I'm just going to kind of put in the light lines. So there are fewer. In this case, the zero value is kind of all the way up through here. You can kind of see those curves right in there. Very, very light lines because I'm in the really, really light value range. It's a little bit darker over there. So again, anywhere that it gets a little bit darker, you're going to add lines going in the opposite or in an opposite direction. Okay, now in this contour here, I can kind of see. All right, kind of see I'm just kind of keeping it on a surface plane, subtle surface plane. All right, so there's that darker value in there, and there's some of these lines kind of come up and meet. And it curves a little bit this way, so I'm just changing that diagonal. Got a light value here. It's a highlight edge there, right? So just put some short lines in to make that medium value that I see right there. Just some directional lines going this way, and then just a few short lines to kind of add that medium dark. So along this edge of separation between these two values, I put in one line that kind of goes up to the edge there. So I'm using that as my way of curving, slightly curving, to create those darks. And as it gets lighter, you can see I leave the lines open. One thing to notice about cross-hatching is, you notice I'm kind of working small areas. I'm not just trying to do like this whole section all at once. I'm just kind of doing small areas at a time. So I put some of those darks in, and then as I work my way out from those darks, I'm using fewer lines. All right, so I'm pulling from the dark and then kind of pulling down, transitioning like I would if I was doing regular smooth shading. I'm still working light to dark, except in the areas that I have extreme areas of dark. So I'm transitioning this across. So here where I have this 3 value, now all I have to kind of do is build off of this edge that I created coming off of here. So there's this line that creates that highlight edge, and now I can just kind of build off of that and add fewer lines and have them spaced further apart, and then build off of the light values and cross hatch it through.